like cake batter.
This is not really going to give it color, right? Just learning how to apply it?
This is just so, even if you get this on your clothes, it comes off.
Okay.
It's just conditioner.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna mix it up. And what this does is thicken this,
Oh, okay.
so that it feels like it's the consistency of hair color.
Okay.
You will be color. Let me switch sides here, yeah.
You follow sections of hair?
So you section the hair in 4 parts. So 4 sections, right? So that I have control. Then you're going to take a subsection of a 1/2 inch. Okay? Now, with your color, you would have gloves that you would wear, but this is conditioner. We don't need gloves with conditioner, even though you probably don't want to feel it. Okay, so I dab this. I'm staying 1 inch away from the roots. Okay? And I'm climbing, and I'm going to go all the way down to 1 inch at the bottom. So I'm leaving out 1 inch here, and I'm leaving out. So what I'm doing is I make sure that underneath I've got color as well.
You don't apply it right to the scalp?
And no, not with a virgin application. Because of the heat zone, we want to stay away from that.
Okay.
So in the salon, when we do our mannequins, we're just going to do a virgin, right? In the salon, once I finished applying this, I would go mix more color and I would immediately go into the roots and then the ends. Because this is already sat on for 20 minutes by the time I finish. It's already processing.
Okay.
So in the salon, I would just go back in and do the roots and do the ends and then wait another 10 minutes and I'm good. I'm done, okay? But to be able to get you to apply it and feel it, we do it separately. So we're gonna do the whole mannequin with a virgin application. So I'm gonna keep this here. And you're just gonna put the foil there so it doesn't get too messy, okay? So then you're gonna continue going. Now you're gonna use the back of the brush, okay? So the back of the brush I'm using as a comb and I take it and it's another 1/2 inch. I hold it at 90 degrees. I stay 1 inch away from the roots and I apply. Make sure that, yep, and you're gonna go all the way up and come down and let that rest and you're gonna continue. Now the reason why I don't want to take any more than a 1/2 inch is because if I take too thick of a section, what happens is, I'll show you. This is what people try to do with color, and when they take too much, they try to grab the hair, and see how thick this is?
It won't get on the inside.
It doesn't penetrate, and you're trying to rub it in, and what we get, dry spots. Those dry spots, that means there's no color being applied to it, and then it comes out and it doesn't have the same...
Patchy.
Yes, it's patchy, exactly. So it's not good, okay? So we're going to do 1/2 inch at 90 degrees because we want to be able to curl it. So you're holding it, so you've got tautness, because remember, we want 1 inch, our finger only, okay? And we're going to apply, make sure that we have it underneath as well. So you see it's thick enough that you want it to be able to spread, not dripping. I don't want it to drip with the conditioner. So I want it to be thick enough, but if you make it too thick, then I find it gets too powdery and it's really hard. You're using more than you really need to use, right? Okay. And you're gonna come up. So on the day of the exams, we're gonna go through this because you will be doing an application on your long hair and only two quadrants. So we're gonna practice by doing the whole head, but on the exam, 2 quadrants will be virgin and 2 quadrants will be a retouch on the day of exams. You're not gonna rinse it out and do it. You're gonna do it on the same mannequin. But we will go through that after we go through this, okay? I'll show you exactly what we're expected. So again, if I'm applying like this is not 1 inch. You need glasses. This is 3 inches. Okay? So we know what 1 inch is right here. 1 inch. My finger. Okay?
This is not highlight, right?
No, this is not highlights. This is solid color. This is solid color for people that have gray or just want to change tonality with their color. Now, as I go up, the head starts to get wider. If I converge the hair, and I try to do an inch, when I go to pull it over here, it's not gonna be an inch, it's gonna be longer. So what I have to do is I have to take that section and move my body over and paint that. Okay, and then paint this section as it gets wider. Because then you won't be able to saturate it properly. Now, when you're doing this, as you learn to do color, when you're first doing it, you're going to be slower. Of course you are, because you're trying to be accurate. But when you do this, people are very fast at it, because we do it. Because once color starts to process,